Everybody's in the house. We got Lenny Kravitz in the house. We got George Clinton up in the house. We got Maceo Park in the house. We got Larry Graham in the house. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on to the break of dawn.
To the year 2000.
We really talk about what is the truth.
My definition of the truth is knowing God.
Everyone is a channel for the creative energy of the universe.
Ultimately, I trust God.
And I think that artists are especially aware of that.
If it wasn't for the grace of God, then I couldn't be where I am.
I've always felt that I had to do exactly what I feel.
When people of like minds are put on my path, it's a constant reminder that I'm doing the right thing.
My music and my instruments are an extension of my soul. I think that I feel closest to God when I'm in certain musical moments.
When I got into music, it wasn't about money and girls and all that kind of stuff.
It was just a passion of mine.
We just really wanted to hear what it sounded like.
There was something in there.
As long as I can remember.
Wanted to express itself.
I used to beat up on my mom's furniture, beat up on her pots and pans.
I knew that when I was 5 years old.
I was in kindergarten.
The guitar was laying around first.
Piano. My parents broke up. My father left an upright piano in the basement.
Finally, I wore a hole in the edge of one of her couches from beating on it, and she said, "It's time to either buy this little brother some drums or kill him."
You know, she would give me anything to beat on, and I just start playing on it, and I love that feeling.
I just kept acquiring instruments.
I remember that first set. That was Santa Claus at his best. Santa Claus was in the house that day. Business. Back in the day, you know, I had people that I loved, and if they put something out, I had to have it. But these days, I'm a song person. I turn radio on, and I say, that's kind of funky.
Players in my group usually hit me to what's happening in music.
We listen to everything all the time.
Whenever I hear parents say I hate it, I gravitate towards it.
Yeah, it must be good.
It must be good. It's the new thing.
When I want new music, I just usually make it myself.
There's something to be attained from every form of music. There's something in it that makes it unique.
When you can listen to a variety of music, you can be moved by all of it, because if you don't feel like listening to what they're playing on this station, you can jump to a country station. So you got to listen to all of it.
And it's all, you know, it's all music in there. And so, you know, we just try to be true to the music, man, and do what we like to do.
Some artists may put a little jazz on their tape or a little salsa or whatever, but the difference between them and the artist masters everything he puts on it.
I don't want to mention any names, but there's a lot of artists that are out there that are huge, man, and they can't sing live.
Everybody's talking about the greatest this century and the greatest that. You know, let's just get on the stage.
They can't do it for real.
I mean, in terms of actual musical artists, I think a lot of acts now just have good producers and a nice track.
I suppose it's like the great convergence where white goes into black and day goes into night and artist goes into janitor.
And that's unfortunate, because that, to me, the music business should represent people who have talent above and beyond that of the average mortal.
You know, some can't even really sing.
That's basically the way it always been. It's basically producers.
So y'all do real music.
I believe I know I couldn't sing. But like I told you before, I know how to act. I know how to act like I can sing.
It should be a place where you say, you are so great
till we got to put you on a record so everybody can hear you. As far as Prince is concerned, he hasn't changed.
The ultimate funkster.
He can perceive what he wants ahead of time.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all in love with his music.
You know, he's different, you know, and he does his own thing.
He knows what he's doing.
When he gets on the stage, it's like his last time. I mean, he plays his heart out, and you can feel it.
Very few people that can do that, you know, I mean, like that.
It's like, they say, one of the greatest shows on earth.
Everybody's talking about the greatest.
Before you even meet him, you already feel like you know him because his music is, I think his music is very exposing.
The legend of our day and time.
We can stop.
But he was just the same back then when he didn't have all this big house and all
The candles.
The candles with his name on them and, you know, candles burning all back there and them funny chairs and all that stuff. Before all that, he was just the same as he is now.
You're getting ready to see a whole event, man. You're getting ready to see rhythm and blues. You're getting ready to see R&B. You're getting ready to see hip hop. You're getting ready to see rap. You're getting ready to see rock and roll. But they can call it whatever they want, but it's all music. This man stands for music. He is the artist, man. That is no bull.
His raw expression and attitude and everything was just mind-blowing to me.
Gave you
I was like,
gave you
yes,
the motivation to
there
like, do
it
it.
is.
Yeah.
There's somebody who's doing it.
That is indeed the cool thing about this gig is that you're working with somebody that does know. I mean, he knows everybody's job. He knows everybody's part.
He keeps you on your toes.
We get to do things here that we probably wouldn't get to do anywhere else.
It's a learning situation every day.
Man, what do you do after this?
It's a lot of fun because he gives us a lot of freedom, which is great. Like, he puts a lot of trust in us as dancers and as artists to get out there and do our thing, and that's great.
My hopes, dreams, aimed in a wrong direction. She's always there.
When I started out in this business, I obviously didn't know, you know, what I know now.
Money and art don't mix.
Because if it weren't for the artists, then it wouldn't be a record company.
You know, so you learn as you're in it. You know, it's on-the-job training, you know.
If you do the work, then you should get paid for it.
Money and art don't mix.
It's a very interesting business, and it's run in a very strange way.
Because most of the people that run record companies now aren't even musicians. I mean, they went to, like, Harvard Business School and all kinds of stuff like that.
Of course, artists should, you know, own their art.
I know personally I hate trying to deal with that aspect of it. I know it's music business, and I hate dealing with the business aspect of it, because I just want to make music. That's what I like to do.
Money and art don't mix.
I definitely will be running my things in the future.
Yeah.
Rave to the year 2000.
Dude is totally on the party atmosphere train. You know, he know how to throw a party.
1999.
This is the event. This is the event. So let me tell you, they're going to be talking about this event when you get ready to go to 3,000. So you better be here. It's the one you want to get, I bet you.
Rave to the year 2000.